Today we're stepping deep into history. This is Schaefer House. Built in the early 1800s, this remarkable home has stood through some of the most important chapters in Mississippi history, including the Civil War. Got a second room. The weathered walls and timeless architecture offer a glimpse into a world that existed more than 2 centuries ago. And it's just out here all by itself. Well, that doesn't shock me. And upstairs too. I ain't got no handrails. No, I can kind of see the fireplace. That's about it. Where the first shots Battle of Port Gibson were fired. Schaefer House. That's not what I was expecting we'd find out here, but it's really cool. All right, we're out here on a Sunday ride. We found a Civil War era abandoned house. That was neat. I wasn't expecting that. Now we're gonna head to this trail that they're telling us about. I have no idea what to expect from it, so it should be fun. Not far from Schaefer House is the aptly named Schaefer Road. This rugged and historic route is believed to be one of Mississippi's oldest surviving trails, tracing a path through the same landscape that travelers, settlers, soldiers once crossed generations ago. You never know what you'll find on a Sunday shift. So let's clock in. You would think we're back in Tennessee, though.
Right?
The way this looks. The remote beauty and scenery was shocking. Even as someone who's lived in Mississippi all my life, I never imagined surroundings like this. But that doesn't mean this trail would be boring.
You hang this curve down here to the right. Just across this little bitty bridge, there's a mud hole that some people like to play in. So if you're within the sound of my voice, and you want to play in this mud hole, make sure there's a distance between you and the Jeep behind you. For those that are wanting to cross the creek or may want to consider it, if you've been here before and you remember where the big tree is at the top of the creek bank that we was slingshot around, that had that crater in it before, well, that crater is now about 4 feet deep. So it's, you just have to look at it yourself and see if you want to try the creek bank.
Whether you choose to cross the bridge or the creek.
Yeah, well, this is the creek they're talking about crossing. That's the hill you come out on with that big old crater in the middle of it. Well, we got the wooden bridge.
Oh, that crater.
Yeah. So we've got the, 500-year-old wooden bridge? Or this river and that washout.
That's where we slide.
Be careful, Caroline. That bank to the
Somebody
right
needs
is
video,
too steep.
man.
You can't get it.
Bobby!
Yeah, that bank to the right is too steep.
Caroline's scoping it out.
All right.
If someone's gonna try it, it's gonna be Caroline.
Everybody move to the
Caroline, we ain't going up. Huh?
She's crossing the bridge.
All right, we walked down the rest of the trail to the bridge they're talking about. And apparently used to, they would cross under the bridge across the creek up a hill. But there's such a big washout, half the hill is just gone. So we're gonna have to, we have to take the bridge. You don't really have another option. The bridge is not much better. So we're gonna see how this goes.
No, you're good. I'm going to be behind you.
With the most nerve-wracking obstacle behind us, the journey pressed onward into the remote Mississippi wilderness. If you've made it this far into the video and you're enjoying what you're watching, be sure and hit that subscribe button. It's completely free and it really means a lot to watch this channel grow. Your support helps make these adventures possible and it motivates me to keep exploring and keep making videos. And this is only the beginning. I've got some big things planned for the future, so you won't want to miss what's coming next. In the back half of this trail, we found a fairly deep section of mud that was giving some of the Jeeps that had some trouble. So of course we had to hit the full send. All that mud did reveal one unexpected issue with this camera setup. With the trail cam suction cupped to the windshield, I kind of realized I can't use the windshield wipers.
Use more windshield wipers now.
I can't. I physically cannot. Get it up there and wipe it off.
We don't have any to wipe it on.
That's perfect.
Still got a problem now. You can't use windshield wipers.
Well, I wasn't planning to go underwater. I'm pretty sure that camera's waterproof. After charging through the mud with the windshield totally coated, the visibility dropped substantially, so we had to slow down and take things much more carefully. Luckily the trail was calm, and once completed, we pulled off for some roadside detailing. Thank you guys so much for joining the Sunday Shift.